Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great day or night, whatever time it is for you or whatever time you're watching this at. But today we're looking at every single new unit that will be dropping for Global 6th-year anniversary, both to build hype, but also to show you guys what you can expect moving into this anniversary. Really quick, alright, before we even hop in, this is the place to be. This channel right here is the place to be to get all your 6-year related info, whether it's tips, summons, guides, anything along the lines. Also, you guys can let me know what content you want to see in the description below, and if there's support behind it, I can definitely push it out for you guys. So make sure to subscribe, especially if you are new. Let's hop straight into this video. So first things first, we have the King of Dokkan. For LRs, I'd say, the King of Dokkan, LR AGL UI Goku. He's just disgusting, dude. You know, introducing the crit mechanic from super attack, a lot of attack and defense on super, 70% chance to dodge. I mean, this guy really does it all. LRs getting key on just from their passive, I feel like is an underrated ability, because a lot of LRs can definitely struggle with key, especially on like full LR teams. And that's an issue that's it's not as present as it is now as it was back in the day, but still, building key from your passive makes sure that you are self-sufficient, which is a very, very good thing. He also gets defense as long as he gets one dodge. He does get a little, 30% defense, which is very, very, very good. And then this guy introduced, as well as Evolution Blue Vegeta, the Fukatsu mechanic, which basically the revival I think it's Fukatsu, right? Yeah, the revival mechanic, which again is so freaking powerful, allowing you, if you take a KO hit within the rotation, the enemy or you will revive, you will gain a lot of HP, and you'll be able to move on into the event. So if you have two of these guys, you have two revival mechanic units on basically on the team, right? Which is very, very, very powerful. You can have one on each rotation, right? Again, active skill is very strong. This guy is a very, very powerful unit, definitely fitting for an anniversary unit. Next, we have I almost said AGL. LR Evolution Blue Vegeta. Now, unfortunately, I mean, I don't think he's number 2 in the game. I do think he's maybe like number 3 or number 4. I think what holds him back is just this 10% damage reduction. I wish he either had like a little bit more attack and defense instead of turn, or 20-30% damage reduction at the beginning of turn would have been a lot better. I think this guy is a little bit lackluster compared to the powerhouse that LR AGL UI Goku is, right? So you guys can let me know what you think about that. But again, he is very, very powerful. If you're running a full reps of Universe 17 with LR AGL UI Goku as your leaders, both friend and yours, and then this guy on the team, you have three units who can perform the revival mechanic, which again is still super, super, super powerful. And it's almost like an immortal team to a specific effect, right? You have to, of course, the thing with their revival mechanics is that you have to enter the turn with less than 50% HP, which is definitely doable, but after receiving a specific amount of attacks and stuff, it can definitely be a little tricky to get. But if you have multiple units on the team, there's definitely a higher chance you're going to be able to activate that revival mechanic, right? But again, this guy is very, very, very powerful. Another really great thing about him is he has the same thing to perform a crit. If he gets an additional, he performs a guaranteed crit, right? If he gets an additional, it is a guaranteed crit chance. So again, this Vegeta and Goku definitely are top tier units in the game. Vegeta can look like one of literally the best unit in the game on any given rotation. So can LR AGL UI Goku. So you can't really expect less from the anniversary units, right? Next, we have Team Universe 7, which is definitely my personal favorite LR out of the celebration. To me, dude, like, I'm not gonna say this guy's better than LR AGL UI Goku or Evolution Blue Vegeta, because he's not. But I feel like on reps of Universe 7, he can definitely outperform them on a lot of specific turns. He doesn't dodge per se, but his passive skill, he gets so much attack. Him being able to, and obviously a lot of defense. He gets buffed with reps of Universe 7, but of course you're gonna run him on that team. Him buffing the whole rotation by 30%, and he does it for both 12 and 18 key, right? He makes sure everyone on the rotation is eating good when it comes to defense. And there's nothing more about a unit that I like than being good defensively and offensively, as well as making sure the whole rotation is eating good. So if this guy gets an additional, super attack, he's going to be giving basically 60% defense to the whole rotation. That is absolutely insane in terms of power. He also has a really good leader skill for reps of Universe 7. There's a lot of leaders for reps of Universe 7, dude. And then, yeah, this guy's just very, very good. And then when it comes to his active skill, ultimate damage, he does greatly raise attack temporarily, and all allies 7 key for 1 turn. So if you have any LRs, it's gonna basically be a guaranteed 18 key, again depending on what LRs you do have on the team. But if it's gonna be reps of Universe 7, this guy's a lead giving 4 key, it's gonna be basically a guaranteed 18 key. There's really no way to not get an 18 key, again, unless on very unfortunate, unlucky circumstances with orbs, or the team is just not really the most cohesive. But he's still definitely one of my favorite units from this anniversary. Next, we have this guy. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am not the biggest fan of Android 17 and Golden Frieza. They're not bad, but they're not what Team Universe 7 is. They're not what LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and AGL UI Goku, right? So this guy could be good, right? 70% attack and defense, great chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks. This should have just been he could have just guaranteed launched 2 additional attacks, because Evolution Blue Vegeta, like the AGO one, does that, right? Like without a problem. So there's no reason why this should have been a great chance. He should be able to do it. And it does an additional attack and defense plus 7% up to 7%, and key plus 1 up to 7 with each attack performed. So even when he's completely built up, he'll have 140% attack and defense, and then 7 key, which is definitely good, right? Reduces damage received by reduces damage received and raises chance of performing a critic by 7% with each attack performed in the same turn. So the max you're gonna see this is 28%, because he'll perform his own attack and then 2 additionals if he can get that, and then his own additional. Let's say you pull a dupe, you give him like an additional equipment or something. He can perform up to 4 attacks per turn, allowing him to get 28% damage reduction and 28% chance to crit. Which 28% damage reduction, right? On 28% damage reduction with 140% defense, still very, very good, but you need to get very lucky to get that. Other than that, like you're gonna be getting basically around 14 to 21% damage reduction per turn, and that only really matters if this unit is not even getting attacked in the first slot. Because if he's getting attacked in the first slot, he won't even have a chance really to build up his damage reduction. So I'm not really the biggest fan of his kit here. Maybe if he stacked defense or greatly raised defense for 1 turn or something, I think would have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. Next, we do have this Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo, who is a Bond of Master and Disciple category leader. I'm happy about this because Bond of Master and Disciple can definitely use more leaders. They're not the best unit, but the reason why I really like them is because of this. Reps of Universe 7 category allies 2 key and 20% attack and defense, plus enables enemies guard when performing a super attack if there's another Reps of Universe 7 category ally on the same turn. Again, these guys are built to be run on Reps of Universe 7. This is not the craziest support ability, I'll tell you that right now, but still, giving 2 key and 20% to attack and defense to the powerhouse that Reps of Universe 7 is going to allow the team to work more cohesively, allow for the 18 keys to start flying around like crazy, and again, more cohesiveness, right? And he does get a crazy 120% attack and defense on super, which makes him defend very, very well and hit very, very hard. He does have to build up a little bit up to his 80% though, but once he's built up to 80%, he's Link level 10 rainbowed. He's going to be, I think, performing 3-4 mil attack stats pretty easily and defending very, very well. But again, since he's not a slot, since he doesn't get a lot of defense at the start of turn, you have to run him basically in the second slot, because if he's in the first slot, he can get hit very, very, very hard. Next, we have this unit right here, Ultimate Gohan and Golden Frieza. So they do lead Battle of Wits category, 3 key and 130%. Again, these banner units aren't the greatest, but I'm liking what they're doing with these banner units, right? Like, these banner units are not bad whatsoever. These banner units are supporting specific teams, leading specific categories. They're doing a great job handling these banner units, so I'm very, very happy about that. They also give 2 key and 20% to attack and defense when it comes to Reps of Universe 7. They start off with 120% attack and defense, which is better than, this Gohan and Piccolo. However, since they build up and get this on super attack, they're still going to be hitting a lot harder. This unit, though, when it comes to SBR, Extreme SBR, lowering the attacked enemy's attack and defense minus 30% when performing a super attack is actually very, very, very powerful, allowing them to take more damage from you, but also making them weaker in the same time, right? They also have a chance of guarding. I mean, it is a great chance, when there's a great chance of guarding, it's good and all. I'd rather just be, if this is a guaranteed guard, just guards all attacks. When there's another Representative 7 category ally attack in the same turn, I think that would have been so much. This guy would have been extremely powerful, but the great chance could, like, you could definitely get shafted and then get killed because he didn't activate his guard. So let me know what you guys think about that. Next, we have LR Master Roshi. I'm a big fan of this guy's art. It's so simple and nothing like too crazy. But again, it's like look, I don't know. That's something about the art is really cool. Now this guy's very unique. He doesn't get any attack actually from his passive, but him massively raising attack for 1 turn on 12 key and raising his attack by 628% for 1 turn still allows him to hit 2, 3, 4 million attack stats, which again, he's very powerful. He gets a lot of defense at the start of turn. He also has a chance to dodge, which is very good. But his biggest, I would say his biggest, you know, asset is leading Turtle School category allies 3 key and 40% to attack and defense, right? This is basically every single Goku in the game. So you can run a full Goku team with just him slide like in the last slot, and he's going to be making, like, this is just going to be absolutely disgusting in my opinion. And then again, he's also on reps of Universe 7. So what happens is you run, let's say your full team consists of LR AGL UI Goku and a friend LR AGL UI Goku, LR Evolution Blue Vegeta, and Master Roshi. Those are 4 units on the team that have the revival mechanic. One is definitely going to end up popping. One of them is definitely going to end up popping no matter what. The issue with this Master Roshi is that you need to have at least 2 or more Turtle School category allies on the team, which again, if you have 2 Gokus, that's literally all you need. Just 2 Gokus on the team, and you're definitely going to be able to get that. So it's still feasible with the team that I mentioned. His active skill does massively raise attack temporarily, calls ultimate damage, and all allies 7 key, so very similar to the Team Universe 7. Now, I will say this, people may disagree, people may agree. I do think anniversaries could probably give out 2 free-to-play LRs that get easy A's instead of 1. The reason why I say that is because I'm a big fan of both Super and Extreme class getting buffed. Now, I will say Extreme class did get buffed during the celebration, but like in terms of the free-to-play power, like imagine if there was like I mean, it wouldn't be Team Universe 7, but it would be really cool to see like a, you know, a Frieza and Frost type of unit or something like that, right? Again, for Representative 7, it's definitely a little bit difficult, but when it comes to these anniversaries, if there's going to be 2 sendable LRs for part 1, 2 sendable LRs for part 2, you could also, I think, include 2 free-to-play LRs for the community as well. It just helps for team building. It helps for free-to-play units, free-to-play players. It just helps tremendously, and I don't think it's gonna, like, I don't think it's gonna be that bad of an issue. You can probably just remove 1 regular free-to-play unit. Like, this anniversary did introduce a lot of new free-to-play units as well, just like regular non-LRs. Maybe you take one of those away and just make one like an LR or something like that, right? So let me know what you guys think about that. 1 Extreme and 1 Super class unit to buff both Super and Extreme class during the anniversary, besides the sendable LRs. Let me know what you guys think about that. But next, we're moving into the free-to-play stuff, as we started with Master Roshi. But we have this Krillin and Android 18. Now, they're actually extremely powerful. They take a while to build up, but they can build up their attack and defense to 180%. They also change physical spheres into intelligence key spheres, and then launch an additional super attack with 5 more key spheres obtained, which will be easy because again, they are changing orbs. But also they greatly stack attack infinitely, okay, like infinitely. So what happens is, as you're performing your attacks and you're greatly stacking your attack and launching 3 super attacks per turn because of their own attack, the additional, and the hidden potential additional, which you should definitely give this unit additionals, by the way. This unit is going to be pretty, I would say pretty quickly reaching 3, 4, 5, even 6 mil attack stats, and in long events, even 7 mil attack stats. So this unit is very powerful. They do take a while to build up, but once they build up, they're going to be very formidable. Another really great thing about them is that they have cold judgment, okay? I don't think... I'll show you why I say this in a second, right? But we have Tien and Master Roshi here. Now, before I take a look at them, I want to go back to the links really quick. Let me see. Experienced fighters, they have experienced fighters, right? They have courage here. They don't have courage, but they do have Brainiacs, maybe? Okay, so these 2 on rotation, right? Tien, another free-to-play unit, as well as Krillin and 18. They share Cold Judgment, which is 25% defense. Like, you do not mess. This link itself is going to make them very formidable defensively. They also share solid support, which is going to be lowering the enemy's defense, which is very, very good. I didn't mean to click on that. Then they also have Tournament of Power, which is giving attack and defense and ki. So super attacking is going to be extremely easy. And then they also share Brainiacs, which is extra attack and defense. These guys on rotation, again, going to be one of the greatest one of the best free-to-play rotations in the game, to be honest. And then you have this unit who's going to give this guy, or these, for this 18 and Krillin, 3 ki, 40% attack and defense. This is like an actual, this is a true support ability, right? So they get attack and defense plus 70%, plus additional attack and defense plus 20% with each attack received up to 70%. So they can build up to 140% attack and defense. They do seal, which could be very, very valuable in difficult content. But giving 3 ki and 40% attack and defense it's something that it's so freaking powerful. I think it definitely could not be underrated. And again, when you have these two on rotation, they're going to share a lot of defense. This support ability is going to come in clutch. If this unit supported, it would have been game over for this rotation. I'll definitely say that right now. These guys are very, very, very powerful. Definitely, Krillin 18 will hit harder, but these unit on the team, this unit on rotation, you can never go wrong with. These are two very powerful free-to-play units. After this, I don't believe there's actually any new free-to-play units in the game, but I will say that there are some honorable mentions, okay? The first honorable mention is going to be LR Goku and Frieza. So this unit is obviously not new, but the reason why I'm mentioning them is because they get an easy A during this celebration, and they become extremely powerful. Not only do they raise defense on super, whereas they didn't before, making them better defensively, especially if they get like additional or something. But I would say, if you take a look at their kit, right, they're not the strongest unit in the game whatsoever. They could look like that, but the issue this unit really had was their defense, right? So before the EZA, they didn't raise defense at all. They got attack and defense plus 70% when attacking, but that was it for defense. Now he gets the same thing there. Then he gets plus additional attack and defense plus 77% when performing an ultra super attack. So if you're getting an 18 ki, the defense that this unit will have is going to be very, very not overwhelming, but very, very high. Okay, and then keep in mind that also raising defense on super, that's going to allow them to defend a lot better. And if they do get an additional super attack, it's going to be raising defense. They're raising defense twice with over 100 something K defense. And keep in mind that if you rock Tien and Chaozu, Tien and Master Roshi on rotation, giving 3 ki and 40% attack and defense to this unit, it's literally GG's, man. It's literally GG's. And then they can also build up their own ki up to 7, where they actually did not do that before. So this again is a very, very powerful ability. They also get buffed when the enemy's in attack down or defensive down status, or stunned, or even sealed. But they also have solid support, which is an instant enemy defensive lowering mechanic. So this part of their passive is going to be activated immediately as long as you have solid support active, which guess who has that? Tien and Master Roshi. So we want to run them together. And also 18 and Krillin. A lot of units have solid support. Even the physical Android 18 that gives a lot of defense as well also shares solid support. So it's definitely a very, very powerful link for the reps of Universe 17 specifically. Next, we have Int Ui Goku. Now this guy, I would say this guy shocked everyone more than Goku and Frieza. Honestly, dude, I don't know. I mean, both of these easy announcements were absolutely insane. But this guy stacking attack and defense on his base form, and when he's transformed, is just something extremely formidable. He has 70% chance to dodge just like Ui Goku, but he actually has defense now, and he's stacking his own defense. You also have to keep in mind that the moment he transforms, he has guaranteed dodging for that turn. This guy is without a doubt a formidable person to run and can work in a lot of difficult content in the game. I cannot wait for this guy's EZA. Again, I'll be doing a lot of videos breaking down specific EZAs and stuff like that, so make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. And one of the last honorable mentions here is this physical Ui Goku here. Again, he also stacks attack and defense, and he does give 30% to attack and defense and 3 ki to Universal's Rava Saga, which is again very, very powerful team now. He also gets a lot of attack and defense at the start of turn, and he has a high chance for the whole fight to dodge attack. So you can have literally a whole. You can have okay. Let me pull up Reps of Universe 7 here. Right here we go. Reps of Universe 7, right? Just listen to what I'm about to say. With the same name update, you can do this, okay? You can have AGL UI Goku as your friend and your own leader, okay? So that's 2 units on the team that have a 70% chance to dodge infinitely, okay? Then you can actually rock this LR UI Goku alongside your own AGL UI Goku. They're gonna be linking up perfectly. And then you can also have the Intelligence UI Goku linked up with the friend UI Goku. So you have, what ends up happening is you have 4 units on the team already that have a 70% chance to dodge, except for, well, no, actually they all have a 70% chance to dodge. This guy only has it for the first 7 turns, and once he transforms, obviously, but every unit there so far has 70% chance to dodge. And then you can also rock this guy on the rotation. Where is UI Goku? Int Ui Goku. Oh no, this physical one. You can actually rock him on rotation. Now I know what you're gonna say, Mr. Baby. This guy will not link up. Here's what you do. You just put AGL UI Goku in the middle slot. That way, he will get his links, and the UI Goku in the first slot will also get his links. He also has a high chance to dodge and second attack and defense. Those are 5 units who just have an insane chance to dodge. And then you can just slap on Tien and Master Roshi for that 3 key 40% attack and defense buff, and things just become absolutely insane, right? Reps of Vegeta 7, again, one of the most cohesive, disgusting teams in the game right now. Look at the amounts of leaders, dude. Like, there's no way. I mean, after the anniversary, I think there's a good chance one of you has a solid, you know, an actual lead for Reps of Vegeta 7. And if you don't, if you get unlucky, then hopefully you have Krillin. If you don't have Krillin, there is this free-to-play Monaka, so you should have a leader for the team no matter what. But, you know, this guy should have also gotten easier, to be honest, but it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think. Reps of Vegeta 7 has gotten, or will get, sorry for the anniversary, like buffed out of this world. And honestly, you love to see it. You know, when it comes to not a weak category, but smaller categories in the game, getting buffed like this is nothing but dubs. Hopefully for the next anniversary, we can see GT bosses or even GT heroes get massively buffed as well. But again, let me know what you guys think. How excited are you? Will you be summoning? Wish you guys nothing but the best of luck, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.